Hi there, friends. Andrea Cox here with AndreaCox.com and AlkalizewithAndrea.com detox, yoga, juice fasting, raw food educational retreats. I am here with my two little husbands with fur, which Roger and Lewis, which are both doing something they're not allowed to do because they know mommy's filming and she won't say a word to them, right? On the couch, on the chair. It's okay. They own the house. I wanted to do a love room video for all of you because it had been a while since I had done a love room video. And I wanted to announce, first of all, that I've got some great things going on. I've got a retreat April 18th, 2017 coming up. We've got 3 spots left. It's a detox retreat. It is here in sunny San Diego. If you want to lose weight, if you want to detox, if you want to feel great, definitely book today because we are going to close it out soon, being fully booked. And you can do that by going to AndreaCox.com, click on retreats, or AlkalizewithAndrea.com, and you can just book on upcoming retreats. You can also email me at rawfoodteacher@yahoo.com. Okay, without further ado, I wanted to do this video about this. Now, what is this? This is a piece of broken glass. Now, why is a piece of broken glass significant? Well, I was shooting my Facebook Live video like I do every Tuesday night at 6 p.m. and Saturday at 3:30ish. And I was walking over to set up my camera and everything. And I literally said this out loud prior. I didn't want to curse, but I'm going to say it. I said, shit happens. I was thinking about something in my head and it rolled off my tongue. It was like, shit happens. And right then I dropped one of these cute little glasses the Manpanion bought me in Mexico. So now I don't have a full set, but I dropped it and it shattered everywhere. When I say it shattered everywhere, it's under the sofa. It was across the room. I was steering the dogs away from it because I put iodine drops in my water and I didn't want the dogs to drink it. I don't know what it'll do to the dogs. And I thought to myself, wow, shit really does happen. And I need to shoot a video for all my people about how short life is. And this is why that came to me. You know, the glass was in my hand and then it was shattered in a million pieces on the floor. And 3 weeks ago, I totaled my little Mercedes I had driven for quite some time. And when I say totaled, I mean it doesn't even look like a Mercedes. The Mercedes emblem is off. And if you follow me on Facebook and on Instagram and Twitter, you know this. But it was undrivable. The radiator leaked, like everything happened. The accident was my fault. I was on my way to Dog Beach with my dog, Roger. Lewis doesn't do well at Dog Beach. One time he almost got swept up with the tide, and I decided never to take him to Dog Beach again. He's little. He thinks he can get lost in the ocean. Roger has a little more girth to him. At any rate, I had just picked up Roger a dog car seat, literally minutes before. And for those of you that don't know, I drove a Mercedes SLK. So mine was a little SLK 500 and it had 2 seats in it and it's small. It's small. And I hit a truck that was stopped in the middle of the highway. I was paying attention, but I hit this truck. And because the truck is high and an SLK is low to the ground, it literally took off my whole front of the car. And I was fine. My nose was bleeding. My airbag did not deploy. There was actually a recall on my airbags. I'm kind of grateful that my airbag didn't deploy because there was a recall on my airbag. I probably would have shrapnel on my face. But I had my seatbelt on and Roger was okay. And that's all I cared about. The car was smoking. The gentleman I hit was extremely nice. He helped me out of the car. The cop didn't cite me, but, it was a bad accident. So today when I dropped the glass, when I was setting up for my Facebook Live, I thought to myself, life is so short. 3 weeks ago, I had a serious accident. Hadn't had an accident in 20 years. I've had 2 accidents in my life. First one wasn't my fault. This one was. Whenever you hit someone from behind, it's always your fault, even if they're uninsured and stopped in the middle of the highway. And I'll leave it at that. But what if something would have happened to Roger? What if I wouldn't have? I started asking myself all these questions for the first time 3 weeks later when this glass broke. What if I wouldn't have picked up little Roger that car seat? Who knows what would have happened? I mean, the cop was animate, like, you're lucky your dog's okay. You're lucky you're okay. Because I was like bawling, looking at my car like, oh my God. And then I thought, wow, what if the other person wouldn't have been okay? What if he would have had a heart attack? What if there would have been a third person? What if I would have hit a person? What if I would have died? What would my mom have gone through? What would my sisters have gone through? What would my nephew have gone through? What would many of you, write me letters and you do beautiful things for me. You say I've changed your life and you're vegan now and you're juicing and you're cleaning your colon and you're doing enemas. And what would you have done? Would you have reached out, to my family members or posted something, like, what would have happened if I would have died or if something would have happened to Roger? And it got me to thinking, life is so very short. We are literally here one day and we're gone the next. We're gone. We're done-o. We're gone. Just like this glass. It was here and then it was pieces. That's how quickly your life can just go. Quit sweating the small shit in life. Stop. Traffic's bad. Who cares? Have an argument with your boyfriend or wife. You know what? Get over it. Would you rather be happy or would you rather be right? I just went through something with the Mampanion where we were just really, really going through some heavy, heavy, heavy stuff. And the stuff has nothing really to do with us, but it was heavy. One of us was going through it, and then I was going through something different, and it was heavy. And it was hard for us to get along because we were both really overwhelmed. And while this was going on, there was a time where I was just so pissed and upset and sad. And because I'm an abandonment type, and so I like to be right there. If something's going on, let's talk about it. And he's I can't talk, and I'm a woman, I want to talk about it. And I reached a point where I found such peace within myself that I just started taking it day by day and living my life. And I found true happiness just being with myself and being with others, but being with myself. And he picked up on that. He's like, so, and we're fine. But getting back to the broken glass and the car accident and Roger and death, you never know when you're going to take your last breath. And you never know when someone else is going to take their last breath. So why on earth wouldn't you make every day matter? Go mend ties with that person that you are upset with. Go see your family that you haven't seen. Start that business that you haven't started. Even if you're working your job, start that business you haven't started. Start taking care of your body. So you can have the quality of life that you need and you deserve. Life is so very short. One moment you're here, the next you're not. I lost my father in a car accident at the age of 10 years old. He was here. He took my oldest sister to San Francisco. He took my middle sister to San Francisco. I was next in line. We never made it. First time I got to go to San Francisco was with the Mampanion because he's from there. And every time I think about how I'm outliving my dad's life was taken at 35. 35. I was 10. Every time I think that, wow, you're outliving your dad, you're outliving your parent, I think to myself, I am so lucky. He didn't even have a chance to see us grow. And when I see people pissing their life away, people are like, oh God, have you always been A type of personality? No, I lost my dad at 10 and I realized life is very short. It's very, very short. Take advantage of it every day. Andrea Cox, look, you guys, I have a new website and I took the old one down. AndreaCox.com is my new website. Check it out. Sign up for my newsletter and check me out on Facebook. AndreaCox.com is my website. Andrea Lee Cox on Facebook, Leigh. Be well. Namaste.